Good evening, and welcome to another SCP reading. I am Site Director McCallahan, and today I have a question for you. You ever lost $1? I know I have. Too many to keep track of. Why do I ask this? Well, the loss of $1 pertains to today's SCP. As today, we're looking at SCP-3142. Object Class: Safe. Let's begin. Special Containment Procedures. All major American financial institutions have been advised to monitor consumer accounts for unexplained fluctuations with the stated goal of preventing software malfunction. Foundation personnel embedded within the numismatics community are to suppress knowledge of the existence of SCP-3142. Individuals claiming to have experienced incidents consistent with SCP-3142 are to be located and amnesticized immediately. However, due to the detailed knowledge of SCP-3142 required to induce anomalous effects, this has been deemed a low-risk threat. Access to Document 3142-01 is to be restricted to financially stable Level 3 personnel with registered personnel checking accounts at regulated financial institutions. Monetary losses incurred during testing of SCP-3142 will be reimbursed by the Foundation. To reduce expenditure, preferential access to Document 3142-01 is to be given to personnel with counter-memetic training. Description: SCP-3142 is an unused design for a commemorative coin in the denomination of $1, intended for production by the United States Mint in 2001. SCP-3142's technical specifications include a 38.1 mm diameter and a composition of 90% silver to 10% copper, consistent with contemporary $US commemorative coins. Further description of SCP-3142, including potential financial info hazards, is available in Document 3142-01. SCP-3142's anomalous properties manifest when an individual constructs an accurate mental image of SCP-3142. Immediately following visualization, one of the following events will occur. The net balance of one personal checking account registered by the individual will decrease by $1, or for an equivalent, subject to current exchange rates. All records of this account, digital or otherwise, will instantaneously change to reflect the new balance. If the individual does not maintain a personal checking account, currency within 10 centimeters of the individual will become altered to reflect the loss of $1. Bills and coins may be instantaneously created, destroyed, or substituted to accomplish this effect. All new or altered money appears indistinguishable from genuine instances of the original type of currency. Individuals without an active checking account or at least $1 or equivalent within 10 centimeters will dematerialize for a period of time inversely proportional to the current legal minimum wage in the individual's present location. Was previously 11 minutes and 39 seconds. In no cases has the duration of the disappearance exceeded the amount of time required to earn $1 under U.S. federal minimum wage. Following reappearance, individuals are aware that time has elapsed but are unable to remember any details of their experience during the interval. SCP-3142's anomalous effects manifest with each new attempted visualization. No upper limit on the frequency of SCP-3142's effects has been observed to date. SCP-3142 Recovery Information. SCP-3142 was discovered by the Foundation on November 14, 2001, following widespread reports of financial anomalies among U.S. Mint employees. All affected individuals were determined to have been involved in the design or production of a commemorative coin, referred to within the Mint as O1CE. Foundation employees administered amnestics to all infected employees and other witnesses, then retrieved all descriptions and information pertaining to O1CE, later reclassified as SCP-3142. A planned press release for the coin is reproduced below, with potential info hazards removed. On December 5th, 2001, the United States Mint will celebrate the 100th birthday with the release of the American Imagination Commemorative Silver Dollar, product code 01CE. For generations, his work has captured the imaginations of Americans young and old, and we honor his memory with this coin's appropriately whimsical denomination of $, the basis of imaginary numbers. The obverse side of the American Imagination Commemorative Silver Dollar features the portrait of, beside the iconic logo. Inscriptions include Liberty, In God We Trust, 2001, and the reverse side features, as seen in the picture's logo. Inscriptions include E Pluribus Unum, United States of America, $, and if you can dream it, you can do it. Please note that this coin has no real monetary value. During recovery, Agent Joshua Agunlie conducted the following interview with Miranda Gresham, an artist employed by the Mint who contributed to the design of SCP-3142. Gresham was one of employees found to have been financially affected by SCP-3142. Begin log.
Hello, Miss Gresham. Please take a seat. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the discrepancies in your bank account that you mentioned.
All right.
Thank you. First, when did you begin to notice that some of your money was missing?
I think it was about 3 weeks ago. I remember it was just after I came up with the design for 01CE. Right before I started actually sculpting it.
And how did you find out about the discrepancy?
I keep a pretty close eye on my money, which I guess is appropriate given what I do for a living. One day I went to the bank and found out the balance they showed didn't match up with what I had written down in my checkbook. The difference just got bigger and bigger every time I checked, especially when I'd been working a lot.
Did they have any idea where the money went?
None. No suspicious transactions or anything. I think they must be covering something up, because otherwise I don't know how all that money just disappears. Unless...
Go on.
No, it's a stupid idea. Just forget I even said anything.
Please, I'd like to hear it.
Alright, so if I have one of these $, coins, that's basically an imaginary dollar, right?
I suppose so.
And if I imagine a real dollar, that would also be like having an imaginary dollar.
Okay.
So if I imagine this $, coin, and I times I is -1, does that mean...
Silence for approximately 5 seconds.
Like I said, it's a dumb idea. Obviously, it doesn't work like that.
Of course not. Thank you for your time, Miss Gresham.
End log. Well, personally, if I imagine a coin and my money went away, I don't think I'd be too happy about it. Oh, what's that? I got a notification. Oh, damn. Well, there goes $1. Anyways, I've been Site Director McCallahan, and I hope to see all of you again very soon. Have a good day.